I failed you, son. Forgive me. Forgive me. I will let you down no longer. Forgive me. Forgive me.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Make me to walk in the path of thy commandments.
Coward! You betrayed your family!
Le cloich gion mi mehucha. Gaboje am prish gabi mi rish. You're too late! You will not get him!
My dearest David, it was with great joy that I received your last letter. Know that you are missed terribly here in India. If my calculations are correct and the International Postal Service is kind, this letter will keep you company as you make the final leg of your journey to Scotland. I hesitate to say anything for fear you'll think me foolish, even hysterical. Your father made it his life's work to research his family's twisted history. This and his obsession with the occult combined to unravel his poor mind. John loved his family and his family home, but he hated and mistrusted them in equal measure. Son, beware of the Gordons. Blood is not always thicker than water. Your loving mother.
A note about a library, a key, and some sort of broken toy. Should I even try to read any real meaning into all of this? A note about a library, a key, and some sort of broken toy. Should I even try to read any real meaning into all of this?
We have arrived, sir.
Welcome, Mr. Gordon. I'm Andrew Harrison.
Mr. Harrison, it's good to finally meet you. From our correspondence, I expected you to be older.
Thank you. I'll lead the way. It's quite dark already. We can continue to talk inside.
He's arrived, my lady.
David, welcome to Skahandu House.
Lady Margaret, how kind of you to welcome me in person at such a late hour. An impressive building. Skahandu, though. Unusual. What is its meaning?
Unusual only if you have not bothered to study Gaelic. It means Black Mirror House. Many generations of the Gordon family have been master of this house. It is a great responsibility. Perhaps the greatest a man could bear.
If I may, I would like to know more about my father's last days.
It is too late. Angus, please show Master David to his room.
Yes, ma'am.
I trust you had a pleasant journey. This place is rather remote, even for Scotland.
It was most pleasing, thank you. I was fortunate enough to stop off in several fascinating places on my way here. How long have you been practicing law?
I came to the bar a few years ago. I'm at chambers in Edinburgh with lawyers who have served the Gordon family for I'm embarrassed to ask, but it is my job.
Please, I quite don't...
What a curious object.
Isn't it? It belonged to my father. He posted it to me shortly before his death. I'm not at all sure what...
Perhaps it's... Have a good night, Master David. I shall continue my studies.
Please follow me, Master David. Your grandfather, his lordship Edward Gordon. It does that sometimes, sir. Lady Gordon expects you for breakfast at 8, sir.
Thank you. Lady Gordon called you Angus? Pleased to meet you, Angus.
Yes, sir. She did. I am Mr. McKinnon.
Mr. McKinnon. Yes.
I'd advise...
Maybe he's more of a morning person. In an old house like this one, sooner or later, no... I doubt this place could ever be I got somewhat turned around following Angus through the house. Sorry, Mr. McKinnon. Glad I don't have to carry you around anymore. Mr. McKinnon lifted you up with ease. Not many matches left. I should get a new passport. This one's filling up. Without some obscure local law that required me being here in person, I would probably never have come. A pigeon amongst the cats.
Sorry to inform you of death of John Gordon. Stop. Please return to Skahundu House. Stop. Andrew Harrison, lawyer. Stop.
This handsome, cheery, sober... Ah, just what I need. Hold on. This looks like... Wait a moment. This is a piece of a model. I will put your high praise of Scottish water to the test, Father. Later.
There should be a room here.
Did you say something?
It's nothing. Research can be a frustrating business.
I didn't see you there. You gave me quite a fright. You are?
I'm the one who keeps the house from being covered in weeds. Name's Rory.
Pleased to meet you. I'm David Gordon.
Aye. I kenned you were coming today.
Why are you sitting in the dark?
There's enough light for me, laddie.
Oh, your eyes. I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
I see more than most do, son.
How long have you worked for the Gordons?
Always been a gardener, and I do some fishing. The loch's a bonny place. Calms the nerves.
Did you know my father?
I did, aye. Shameful what they did to him.
What do you mean? Who is they? I'll leave you to your supper then.
Being a Gordon can be a curse, laddie. Your father kenned the hard way. Mind you dinna follow in his footsteps.
Blood. Not human, I presume. Better safe than sorry. This might come in handy.
That looks daunting.
Daunting, but rewarding and fascinating.
Fascinating.
Yes, indeed. The history of the Gordon family goes back a long way.
So it's true we are one of the oldest families in Scotland.
Oh, much more than...
Did you know my father?
Yeah.
Why did that need a lawyer?
Those complex local laws I spoke of were to blame. Your father left when Edward...
Does that mean...
Not at...
have you had a chance to examine my papers?
Well, it's been a long day.
Is this what Father meant by a family of snakes? This might take a while. I need to be steady and try to... Oh, well, there you go.
Pieces of some kind of drawing. How odd. Let's see what Father didn't even want his own family to find. Now what are you for? Here we go. This side is done as far as I can tell. But there must be more. What an intricate piece of furniture.
That sounded like some part of the desk moved.
Yes, that's too open. Ah, we're getting somewhere. A key and a note from Father. Someone is tampering with my work. I know it. I know it. I hear them as they whisper and snicker. They sneak in when I sleep. This place isn't safe. I have locked my work away in the study. I am leaving now. I will put an end to this terrible torment one way or another. David, if you find this, then I am dead. The forces abroad here have got to me. I am sorry you have been drawn into this tragedy. The answers you seek are amongst the papers in the Master's study. Use them. Stay safe. I love you, son. My God, what happened here? What did they do to my father?
Is this the key Father spoke of?
Oh, hi there. You startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Hey, wait.
Where did he go?
Open sesame. Someone's been searching here. Either they didn't have time to clean up, or simply did not care. If Father hid the key for me to find, then this means nobody has been able to enter this room since his death. This looks interesting. Screwed down tight. Someone didn't want it moved.
This castle certainly has its secrets.
It looks very precise, accurate. A lot of work went into this. There's a bit missing. Hold on. There.
Stop your whining! Stop your whining!
Wait! The boy! Did you see him? Where did he go?
What did I tell you about disturbing me in my study?
Are you all right, sir?
What happened, David?
The boy. There was blood and he pushed him down.
Who? Who do you think you saw?
Him.
What did you just say, sir?
It's all right.
You're like your father. You can see them too, can't you?
I've been babbling in my sleep since I was a child. It's nothing to worry about. Poor girl is scared out of her wits.
Of course, sir. Sorry, sir.
My father. What did he think he saw?
It ain't my place to say, sir. But
Go on.
begging your pardon, sir, you should go. This place, it drove your father mad.
Drove him? Did he say what or whom he saw?
I'm sure I don't know, sir.
Best not push her too hard. She's scared enough of me already. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
It's Ailsa, sir. Ailsa Crannan. Oh, and Master Andrew asks if you would join him in the library. After breakfast, of course.
Thank you, Miss Crannan. Get a hold of you. Were these apparitions what drove my father from the castle when he was young? Were they what drew him back? Nobody else saw. I don't remember ever seeing that boy. A faded memory, perhaps? Elsa knows more than she wants to tell me.
Aye, and once you're done in the kitchen, go and clean up the cellar. The spiders have made a nest down there. A big one, too. They're crawling everywhere. Master David, nice of you to grace us with your presence.
I appreciate your patience.
I've had the staff prepare some of the finest Scottish delicacies for you. Black pudding, haggis, scrambled eggs with deer brain, and bacon. I shot the deer myself, in the local woods.
Mother was never a fan of dishes made from entrails. In this case, she'd be missing out. That was delicious. Thank you.
I'm sure our local specialities must seem peculiar to one raised as you were.
I was raised in India. My spectrum of peculiar has quite a range. You've worked for the
Oh!
How many?
No.
Not many for...
If you felt like...
Well, good day.
Indeed. Yes, Master David?
May I...
I do not...
You suspect... Yeah. Well, good day to you.
Indeed, sir.
Smoking a pipe? I thought that would be beneath her station. Just how old is the Gordon clan? For all I know, it could... Lady Margaret.
David?
May I first apologize?
Think nothing.
I don't want to give her another reason to think me mad. This may... Have I ever been... Oh, and I ever... The maid.
Yeah. Just...
I never...
This is...
What? But...
I'd rather...
What kind of man was my grandfather?
Oh...
Caring and...
Always...
I shall take my leave, Lady Margaret.
Yes. Oh, and David, the master of the house needs to respect the privacy of those under his roof. Even your father understood that. Sometimes a cabinet is locked for a reason.
A cabinet? I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I don't know anything about it.
I see. Never mind, then.
The cold doesn't seem to affect the residents of this house. All the fires are fighting a losing battle against the draft. Margaret's lost earring. Not stolen after all.
More pieces of the same drawing. Maybe I can make out what it shows if I had enough of them.
Contrary to everything I've learned so far about Grandfather Edward, Lady Margaret still worships him.
Lady Margaret?
Yes, David?
I could give it to her, and she'd still never tell me anything.
I shall take my leave, Lady Margaret.
Yes.
Miss Crannan? Isn't that used for transporting cooked food? Why is there blood in it?
Ugh, the wee scud.
Did you ever talk to my father? Go on, please.
I didn't...
She's as scared of Margaret as she is of the bu-
I think you may have lost this.
Oh, sir! Oh, thank you, sir. I only wanted to see how it looked in the mirror. I didn't mean to. I was scared to tell her ladyship. Oh, she can have such a temper.
What are you going to do now?
If I can sneak it into the salon, maybe...
From what I know about her, I very much doubt her ladyship will.
What happened to my father here?
She knows something.
Would you like me to escort you to the cellar?
Wouldn't be...
Well, I'm not the only...
Very kind of you, sir.
Happy to help. I'll let you know when I shall leave you to your work. Shall we?
Harsh as it may seem, let's see what we can... Harsh as it may seem, a proper serving of... Raw spirit. Not particularly palatable, but good for cleaning. And magic tricks. Step right up.
Sir? What are you... Oh my! Oh, that's amazing! Does that not hurt?
No, a little trick I learned in India.
Sorry, did that scare you, Elsa? I didn't think... Huh.
And you are?
Edward Mallory.
So this is Cousin Eddie. He seems...
Welcome to my castle.
as terrible as the rest of them. My castle indeed. Pleased to meet you.
Dead? Dead as...
Lovely. You've lived here all your life, so you would have met my father.
Only after he lost what marbles he had left. If it were up to me, I'd have locked him up in the loony bin a bit sooner.
Locked him up?
So what are you doing down here anyway?
There's a line between honesty and rudeness that Cousin Eddie doesn't seem to recognize. I was helping Miss Cranon.
Oh, why didn't you ask me?
Excuse me, sir. Sirs, I really have to go.
Leaving so soon? Was it something I said? They all tend to act like that in the presence of nobility.
You said something about a loony bin?
I did. Oh.
Well?
I'll never...
I'm getting very tired of everyone in this house avoiding my questions.
There's something you should know, sir. Something important. I overheard them talking.
You're paid to work, not chat. Get to it, girl.
Sorry, Mr. McKinnon. Library, after dinner.
At last. I might get some answers. This'll make it easier to carry. The boy. It must be. But I need to be sure. Perhaps the names are on the back. Lady Margaret. She looks happy. I can't imagine her smiling like that these days. Grandfather Edward. Just as he looked last night. The boy. How did he provoke Edward into throwing him down the stairs? What's this? Looks like it's drawn in... blood? Regardless of what I told Miss Cranon, these visions are like nothing I've ever experienced before, and they're getting worse.
Lady Margaret?
Yes, David?
I saw an old photograph of a boy in the other room. Something tells me she wouldn't be happy if she knew I had it in my pocket.
Ah, that was taken in 1894. Young Johnny, your father.
You can remember the exact year?
It's a funny thing when you reach my age. You can remember dates from decades ago.
But not what you had for breakfast.
Maybe others can't.
Who, may I ask, were the others in the picture?
That would be your Aunt Clara and your late great-grandmother, the last true Countess of Skahandu House. And my dear Edward, of course.
I noticed my father had a scar on his face. How did that happen?
Falling from a tree, perhaps? I can't recall. But your father was a clumsy child.
Can't recall. But you remember the date the photograph was taken?
I shall take my leave, Lady Margaret.
Yes,